What's going on, everybody? This is B-Rob from the Super Biased Sports Show. And boy, oh boy, that boy Lamar said, man, I won out. Now, look, before we get into the video, make sure you guys click the link down below in the description so that way you guys can join the Super Biased Sports Show NFL Pick'em League. And all you're doing is selecting the teams on week-to-week basis of who's going to win. The app will tally it and everything. And at the end of the season, whoever comes in first will win an NFL jersey. Whoever comes in second will win a team t-shirt. And whoever comes in third will have a chance to select any team hat in the NFL that they like. Now, look, it's only $10 to enter, but as of right now, the link down below is just collecting your email address so that way we can send you the link when the season actually starts. So if you guys want a chance to win an NFL jersey, trust me, you're going to want to click the link. Now, look, let's get into the video. Now, like I said, this is B-Rob of the Super Biased Sports Show, a place where a fan can be a fan no matter how biased their take is. Now, look, this video is impromptu. I was not prepared to make a video like this today, but we got to talk about it because I was actually in the midst of making my mock draft Monday video, which is a video I'm going to try to drop for you guys every Monday up until the draft in a few weeks, which is almost pretty much a month from today. But I want to drop those. But in the midst of this, we get a ding on our cell phones if you're subscribed to any of the people on Twitter that drops news for the NFL, or even if you're subscribed to this channel, which you should, clicking that notification button. But a bombshell dropped today and said that Lamar Jackson, Action Jackson has requested a trade from the Baltimore Ravens. And then look, he actually came out and said he actually requested this March 2nd. So now it's kind of starting to line up while maybe some teams were so quick on dropping out, didn't want to have anything to do with the Lamar situation. But you know, the looming contract that he may want is also out there as well. But he did come out and say he's never asked for a fully guaranteed deal. But I does feel like he's not being valued at the Baltimore Ravens. Now, look, what does this mean? If Lamar Jackson does get traded, which Harbaugh came out and said Lamar is our guy, but come on, man, we know with the quarterbacks nowadays are setting the same kind of precedents as like NBA players, where when they want to be moved, teams just gonna have no choice but to move these guys, especially a guy like Lamar Jackson. He has not signed a franchise tag tender, even though he's slated to get around 40 mil from the franchise tag. But when somebody wants out, man, they want out. And as of right now, if we're going off a hierarchy of quarterbacks in the the AFC North, depending on what fan base you represent, you're gonna put either Joe Burrow or Lamar Jackson up top. And then directly under one of those two, whether it's one or two, you're going to put Deshaun Watson, and then you're going to put Kenny Pickett, right? Especially based off of production of last year. And of course, you're going to have the Browns fans who feel like Deshaun Watson is a lot higher. I respect it because they also made a lot of good moves this offseason so that way they can compete. Speaking of those moves, if Lamar Jackson moves on from the Ravens, y'all let me know down in the comment section what will be y'all, the pecking order, the hierarchy of the teams in the AFC North. Will it be Cincinnati winning the AFC North for a third straight year, which has never been done in AFC North history? Would it be the Steelers sneaking their way up, because they are also still a very competent team? The Steelers as an organization has a lot of championship pedigree, so you can't count those guys out just because you may see certain names on the roster. So will the Browns move ahead of the Bengals, or will they finish in second? Will they make a playoff push now that Deshaun Watson will have a full off season, that he actually can practice with the guys and actually make that team a very competent team and actually compete and get into the playoffs and stuff like that. So it's going to be interesting to see. But Lamar Jackson, let's talk about some of the things that he said, because it came out with him announcing it on Twitter. And remember, Lamar represents himself, so he can talk to teams by himself. He can let news out by himself without having to worry about, oh, what is my agent going to say when I put this out and things of that nature. So look, Lamar said, first, I want to say thank you, right? He said, first, I want to say thank you. This is him showing his love to the fan base for all the love and support you consistently show towards me. All of you are amazing, and I appreciate y'all so much. I want you all to know not to believe everything you read about me. Let me personally answer your questions, right? Like I said, he doesn't have an agent, so all the PR that comes out of Lamar is literally filtered through Lamar first, right? And as you can see, these retweets, they're going up. But he said, in regards to my future plan, as of March 2nd, he been requested the trade from the Ravens organization, and for which the Ravens had not been interested in meeting my value. Telling y'all, they're not trying to pay me like how I would like to be paid. So I want to go chase my own bag on a team that's going to value me. And everyone that has met me or been around me know I love the game of football, and my dream is to help a team win a Super Bowl. You all are great, and I had to make a business decision that was best for my family and I. No matter how far I go, where my career takes me, I will continue to be close to my fans of Baltimore Flock Nation and the entire state of Maryland. You'll see me again. And then he also promoted his fan base where he can keep in touch with his fans. Now, Lamar Jackson, the guy, from what I'm seeing, it makes a lot of sense for him to now. It makes a lot of sense if I'm Lamar Jackson. I'm not gonna sign the free agent, the tender for the franchise tag if I can go out and find a suitable team that would like to offer a package that would trade for me, right? Now it really just depends on what the Ravens does. And 9 out of 10, they're going to fight. This is an organization that don't want Lamar Jackson to go, right? Because then now they have to start thinking of the contingency plans. And then this is, weeks before the draft. So being that they've already known, they probably already may have been weighing in the potential trade scenarios behind closed doors and potentially where they can fit in to be able to get either one of these quarterbacks that's coming up, or, deal with just having a quarterback for this season. I feel as though that being that they do have a defense that is in compete now mode, they're going to try their best to make sure they at least got a starting caliber quarterback. But I wanted to show you guys something real quick. Let me bring this up because this is actually from a sports betting site as far as who they think have the highest odds to actually land Lamar Jackson. Right, so they got the Colts at 225, the Patriots at 450, Falcons at 600, Lions at 650, Buccaneers at 800, Jets at 900, Panthers at 1,000, and everybody else on the list, pretty much just get longer and longer shots to be able to get Lamar Jackson. So look, real quick, you guys let me know down in the comment section where you think Lamar Jackson is going to go, and if he is getting traded, do the Ravens decide to trade him in the conference of the AFC, or do they ship him out to the NFC and send him over there where and this is not a dig at the NFC, but most of the quarterback, like the top high-end quarterbacks that are on the MVP tracker list right now for the next upcoming season are all AFC quarterbacks, with Hurts being the lone NFC quarterback. So it would be nice to throw some other blood of quarterbacks in that mix over there in the NFC just to see what can actually, how that pot stirs up and see how those things go. But you guys let me know. Does Lamar Jackson go to the NFC or does he stay in the AFC, and which team and why? Comment down below. And if you're a Ravens fan, man, today is not a good day. But look, anything can happen from now until the start of training camp, into the kickoff of the first game of the season. So hold on to hope that you guys are going to be in a good position. All right. It's your boy B Rob of the SBS. I'm gonna holler at you guys until the next one. Peace.